it's Naama Alone with Ear Training for the Soul, the place to train your ears to transcribe soul, jazz, blues, R&B, and some other stuff. Today I want to talk about the 3 main steps to transcribing a melody. When I say melody, I mean to any single line you want to play. Melodies of songs you want to play, solo phrases, or bass lines. I'll apply the 3 steps on the blues phrase that I just played, which is of course part of the Cruella de Vil theme from 101 Dalmatians. Step number 1. Feel the beat, know the meter. You can't start figuring out the notes of the melody before you feel the song's beat and figure out the meter. Is it in 4/4, in 3/4, 6/8, etc.? That is because 99% of the songs will happen in a specific time signature, in a specific tempo. And if you won't feel that in advance, there is no chance you can know when to start playing the melody, where precisely the notes fall in relation to the beat and the bars. In the Cruella theme, we are in a 4/4 meter. The melody starts at the 4 end and it lasts a whole bar. If I didn't feel the music's beat and figure out the meter in advance, I wouldn't know how to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It may sound obvious to some of you, but we all can dismiss the obvious sometimes, and that's why I feel that I have to mention this step. Step number 2, figuring out the song's scale to know what the scale's first degree is. Here's the thing. In a traditional blues or a jazz blues, it's easy to know the song scale because in most cases they have a fixed form in which the first chord, like in this B-flat blues, is the first degree of the scale. And that's why we call it a B-flat blues. But what do you do if you are not playing a blues song and you want to figure out the song's scale? In this case, you'll have to identify either the most stable note in the melody or the most stable chord in the song. Last week's video was just about that, so I'll link to that lesson here above. For this example, let's look at the most stable note in the Cruella idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which note do you think is the most stable one? The one that doesn't need to resolve to any other note? I play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course that this is the most stable note. To get better at that, start playing melodies that you know and ask yourself this question. Where is the most stable note here? Where is this melody's home base? And when you find this note, you'll know the name of the scale's first degree. When you know the scale's first degree, you can do the most crucial thing, which is step number 3. Know your triads, especially the major triad and the minor triad, because most of the songs we are going to talk about in this channel are written in either the major scale zone or the minor scale zone. So it has some kind of a major scale or a minor scale. But don't worry about hearing the whole scale. The triad of the scale, the first, the third, and the fifth degrees, can lead us to identify the melodic idea. They are the scale's scale tone, the gravity points that the other scale degrees gravitate to. They are the sun in the middle of the solar system. You get the idea. In other words, if you can hear the triad of the scale, you are already halfway to identifying the melody.